Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from August the 4th to 10th of August 2019. And this is for you coming from Virgo. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Sunday, the 4th of August, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon period for you. You're going to get that unexpected goodness coming in very unexpectedly. So try your luck in many ways that you want. Is it chasing for the romance, making your family happy? Is it to be with the work people? Is it to be with the business people? Something unexpectedly, a reward is waiting for you. Evening and nightfall, be careful. Things turn very nasty because there's a group of three planets there in the evening nightfall, and they will produce disappointment for you basically. So don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall, and you'll control these problems. If you're too expectant, you will come away very angry and very unhappy. And so tell yourself, by all means, go out where you want, but try to play safe. Keep going with the company who is good. Drive very slowly, and you will just let that evening and nightfall pass. And if you don't get what you want, never mind. Monday, the 5th of August, is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Good news waits for you, whether in the job, whether in the business, whether in any area of your life. Rewards are going to be seen for you, and they'll give you plenty of good news. Your communications, your marketing skills are going to be excellent. So say a lot and do a lot at your place of work or in business. Chase for the contracts. You're going to make some very good contacts. Send the emails, ask for what you want. Push your luck to the maximum and you'll get what you want. Chase for that romance that's been somehow getting out of reach. Evening nightfall turns quite nasty again. Evening nightfall, you can be later be cheated or you can be played out. Basically, these planets want to disappoint you. And so they will have you to be misled by people. Watch out, these are also planets of accident. So drive very carefully. Accidents can happen in whether physical, whether emotional, whether verbal. So be careful what you say and do in the evening. Things are meant to go wrong. Yes, you will have some good planets there from the morning visiting you as well in the evening, but their energy will be quite low. But you could still meet very important people. So be careful how you deal with the situation evening, nightfall, and go home early. Don't drink too much. Tuesday, the 6th of August, doesn't start too nicely for you. Well, that's the plan. So what is the plan? And you can change the plan. When people like me will tell you it's going to be a bad morning and afternoon, you tell yourself, well, I'll have to be careful what I say and do. Well, I'll have to be not too expectant. I'll have to focus on what's very important because something is going to go wrong in the morning, afternoon. And being aware, you will be able to identify where it goes wrong. And then you will be on top of it by correcting it and by showing the best side of you. Evening and nightfall turns very good. Well, planets are going a bit slow. So you have to slow down. You can't go faster than your own planets. You have to slow down hour by hour in the evening nightfall. These planets are working very hard for you to get you what you want. And you will get that. Yes, one or two of these morning, afternoon planets will come to get some disappointment, this and that. Never mind. Evening and nightfall, you got to be very choosy in what you want in the evening nightfall. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Is it to chase that romance? Is it to make your family happy? You can't get everything under the sun. So single out what you want and you'll do it brilliantly, luckily, very well in the evening nightfall period. Wednesday, the 7th of August, can be very disappointing for you. So, what do you do? Well, don't expect too much. Work harder for nothing. Go and concentrate on your business. Never mind if good news doesn't come. At least be very cautious. Make sure bad news doesn't come. Because bad news wants to come in the morning, afternoon, or Wednesday, the 7th, in any area of your life. It's up to you to still it, to make it quiet. How do you do that? Don't show your temper. Don't show your anger. Try to be the nice person you really are. And then you will be able to do well in the morning, afternoon, well enough to at least see it through in the morning, afternoon. Don't share your secrets with anybody. Don't delegate duties. Mistakes are going to be made and the blame will come to you. So keep everything under your control as much as possible. Work hard for the deadlines. Evening, nightfall, there are very angry planets waiting for you. And why are you angry? You will be finding out because of the disappointment of morning, afternoon. So, since you're very angry, you don't want to expose yourself to other people because you say things very rudely, your actions will be very aggressive. So, tame yourself down by saying, well, I have to be out and about. So, I'm going to be the most polite. I'm going to use words which are polite, an action which is polite, and a tone of voice which is polite. And that way, you will do much, much better. Evening nightfall period. Drive slowly because these aggressive planets will make you aggressive as well. Thursday, the 8th of August, very good luck waits for you in the morning, afternoon. Slow planets are there to bring all the things you have done from the past to be rewarding you. The people who you know from the past will come to help you. And hour by hour in the morning, afternoon of Thursday, the 8th August, you're going to get news building up for you, support building up for you to get something very well done in the morning, afternoon. So you got to identify what you want. You can't have everything under the sun. Identify what you want and go for it. And you'll be able to make your morning, afternoon very profitable in one way or another. Evening, nightfall, well, arrogant planets are there. That's the only problem. Some of your good planets of morning, afternoon will also be there. But evening, nightfall, don't be arrogant. Tell yourself you have to be the politest person and bend backwards to help others. Show your appreciation, show your support. You will quieten down these planets of arrogance. That's how you do it. It's only a plan that I'm reading for you. Another word for plan is horoscope. So plans can be changed. So when you listen to me, and if I tell you, well, don't show arrogance, well, don't show arrogance. Be supportive, well, be supportive. Be appreciative, go ahead and be appreciative. And you'll see that the evening nightfall improves and improves for you. Friday, the 9th April, very angry planets are there. You open your eyes, you wake up, and the angry planets say, we're going to make you very angry. Well, you heard that from me. So tell yourself you're going to do the opposite. You're going to take the soft approach, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. And that way you will control these planets, whether at job, whether in business, whether at home, whether having lunch with anybody. Keep telling yourself, I have to take the soft approach. You can reprogram yourself, and you will do that at least for a period of time. Drive slowly because suddenly you're going to be very angry about something at job or in business. Don't show your temper and don't expose yourself to risk because some of these planets will make you very daring as well. It's all for the badness of you. It's all to make you suffer or make you go wrong. So take the soft approach again and again. Evening, nightfall, a lot of water planets are seen. And what do? Well, they make you very moody, very changeable. But they also make plans all to be changed, and disappointment waits for you emotionally. So don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall period. Don't want to say, I'm going there to get something. No, I'm going there to meet people. And if nothing much develops, never mind. I will just carry on. That way, your evening nightfall won't be too unhappy. Saturday, the 10th of August, now the worry is that arrogant planets have taken over. It's very easy with arrogant planners. Just don't show arrogance. Tell yourself, I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to be negotiable. Whatever happens, I'm not going to blame anybody for anything. And best of all, I'd rather you don't take charge of plans. Let somebody else do that. Be the follower and you'll be luckier. It is morning, afternoon. And you could meet somebody important. So you got to be the person who is considered to be very nice. Evening and nightfall period turns very lucky for you. You could meet business people, some people very important. You yourself will have that aura of importance. So you got to be single-minded. Go out and get what you want. You can't get everything that you want. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Is it for that romance? Is it to make your family happy? You got to make up your mind and go for that in the evening, nightfall, and you'll get it wonderfully. And mix business and pleasure by all means. Well, I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And with all that information I have, I'll be able to give you that wonderful news from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, all kinds of energies. And I'll even give you that information on how to get your next 7, 8, or 9 years perfectly under your control. I'll show you how to get to the supernatural energy which you have. Every one of us has a guide with that supernatural energy, how to reach it. I'll show you how to get your lucky lottery numbers. Yes, you can do it. And with all that information, which you will give me, your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I'll be able to help you get the best out of things for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. So send me that email address at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Remember that the session will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years and to be able to get the best out of them. Until we meet one day or when I get your email, thank you and goodbye.